If you cannot have a pickle on a sandwich, you need to grow up. Hi, my name is Ada, and today we're trying each other's McDonald's orders.
The only time I go to McDonald's is if I'm drunk or if I really can't be bothered to cook and I've had all the other takeaways near me.
One, when I'm very drunk and I'm coming home, and two, when I am starving. And you know when you've not got that much food in your house, it's a necessary sometimes.
I like everything at Mackey's, if I'm honest with you. Quick, easy, unhealthy food that's like a guilty pleasure.
I'm not too fussy when it comes to McDonald's, so I can eat whatever, but all the vegetarian stuff, nah, not for me.
I reckon I'm not gonna feel the chicken stuff because I don't know McDonald's for chicken like that. Don't give me a fish fillet, bin that, and don't give me anything vegetarian. I don't care for that.
Right, I'm starving. Where's this food at? I'm hungry.
My order is a McChicken sandwich meal with a Coke Zero, a double plain cheeseburger with barbecue sauce, and an apple pie for dessert. I think they'll like my meal, yeah, because I've got a bit of everything. I've got chicken, I've got the beef with the chips and a drink, and then of course you've got the dessert. It's a full meal that's gonna fill your belly and it's gonna leave you happy.
This person is like me, a kindred spirit. Get a double cheeseburger on the side, like that makes sense.
Plain. That's it. What does that mean? There's literally just cheese and burger in it.
I take everything I said back. If you cannot have a pickle on a sandwich, you need to grow up.
Taking that away, it's kind of taking away a lot of the flavor for me.
Apple pie.
Goat of a dessert. This is my part of my order as well. What we got here?
Coke Zero as well. What are you trying to do there? You're trying to be healthy because look at what you've ordered.
I'm not too sure about this McChicken burger.
That just looks so sad.
I'm not a mayo gal, but this hasn't got barely any sauce, so that's gonna be dry as hell.
This just tastes like every cheap chicken sandwich I've ever had.
I can't cuss it because it was my favorite back in the day.
This is very dry.
That is dry as hell.
When there's better chicken burgers on the menu, you can't be ordering this anymore.
Let's try redeem this order with some chips.
Tiny bit of sauce, we'll just pick it up.
Points for barbecue with chips. Points for that.
Time for plain old cheeseburger.
That looks so grim.
Nothing between these bones but cheese and beef.
No pickle on there, no onion, no ketchup. Ah.
It's not bad, you know.
I love a double cheeseburger.
I could put that in it. I could pour this all over it. This is still gonna be so dry.
Perfect.
The addition of the barbecue sauce is banging, but you do still need all them onions, ketchup, pickles, just to elevate it, because it just goes so well.
McDonald's apple pie. That doesn't look like an apple pie. The pastry's like very crisp and tastes quite oily, but the apple sauce in the middle, I'm a big fan. I like that.
This is top tier.
Because this is the closest to mine, I'll give it an 8.
I'm gonna give this order a 7 out of 10.
A 6.5 out of 10. My McDonald's order is the crispy sweet chili chicken wrap, French fries, and an Oasis. And then for dessert, I like a Smarties McFlurry and a hot chocolate. I know people are gonna judge me for having a hot chocolate and the ice cream and an Oasis, but listen, trust the process, it slaps. You can't hate it, you can't fault it.
Oi! Okay, this is a bizarre order.
An Oasis.
I didn't even know Mackey's did Oasis.
And the Smarties McFlurry.
That's the best McFlurry.
I'm not a coffee drinker at all. Now I'm confused. Why would you get a hot chocolate and an ice cream? He has these together. Scary.
I don't know how I feel about wraps because they can be hit and miss. Sometimes they're so chewy.
Now we're cooking with gas. After school, I'd go and bust and get a wrap of the day. So this joint right here, 10 out of 10.
No sauces. Oh.
I need ketchup or something, like sweet and sour, anything.
Bro, this is looking a bit dry to me. Like where's the chili?
I'm not gonna lie, I actually quite like this wrap.
They really did something with this wrap. Oh, it just took me back to school.
It's good. It's a little bit dry. It needs a bit of sauce in there.
There's a good amount of sauce in this.
The burger, you might be lucky if you get a 1p size of sauce. But with this, they're like, take it all. Take it all.
This has surprised me. I never really get a wrap, so.
Chips with no sauce, criminal.
Right, have you seen the people who dunk the chips in the ice cream? That's the sauce. I suppose the Oasis is there to help wash it down, this is fire, by the way. I'm gonna start getting Oasis now.
Let's move on to the McFlurry.
This is so weird.
It's like a British affogato.
No.
I think because I still got a bit of the Smarties in my mouth is cooled down so I can take some of the hot chocolate and then the hot chocolate kind of works together in my mouth. So yeah, it's nice.
That clash of temps, no, I'm not feeling that.
No, that's not sweet enough for me. That's just water and like powdered chocolate. Ooh, no.
That's so silly, I don't understand that.
This is a mediocre order at best, I think. It's gonna get a 5 out of 10 from me because it was lacking on so many things.
I'm gonna give it a 6 because I love this so much.
I'm gonna give this order a 6 out of 10.
So my order is a large quarter-pounder meal, a double cheeseburger on the side, 2 barbecue sauces, 1 for the chips, and then 1 to squeeze like the whole of it into the quarter-pounder. I expect people not to like my order because it is quite basic, but it does the trick for me, so.
We got 2 beef burgers.
Quarter pounder with cheese and a double cheeseburger.
It's quite similar to mine because it's got that main meal, it's got an extra double cheesy because, you know, the meal's just not enough. You need that extra bit, belly filling ingredients. I don't know.
We got the chips on barbecue, I'm fine with that. Water, I'm low-key a fan.
Who's getting a water at Mackey's? Get out of here.
They've instructed the barbecue sauce goes inside the quarter pounder.
That's good because a quarter pounder is quite meaty and it can be a bit dry sometimes.
Oh my God, this is so dry.
Good chunk of meat in there, nice bit of cheese, the pickles, the onions.
You know, the flavors are there. It does work.
But this barbecue sauce has really taken it to the next level.
I do like it with the barbecue sauce. However, I prefer it with sweet and sour sauce.
Adding the barbecue sauce to that saved it. But the fact it's still dry with a whole pot of barbecue sauce in it, I'm not a fan.
Nice and easy with a double cheesy.
Look how dry that looks. Oh my gosh. That's so dry.
You do need this water to wash it all down, because boy.
This to me is just a bit dry. You know, the ketchup that they put there is never enough.
Burger's kind of traumatized me.
That's a thick beef patty, and if that wasn't thick, you got 2 beef patties on this one. Ooh.
Maybe throw some barbecue sauce into the double cheesy too.
I don't know if they like it with this barbecue sauce, but.
The chips are doing their thing. They're salty, they're crunchy.
These fries definitely need the barbecue sauce.
Overall, this meal was way too dry. They redeemed themselves a little bit by adding extra barbecue sauce, and the water was so necessary.
This is what it's giving me, barbecue beef. It's not bad, but it's not great either.
I'm gonna give this a 6.5 out of 10. Overall, it was very good, but I just needed a proper drink and a dessert.
A 6 out of 10.
I'm gonna give this order a 5 out of 10. My McDonald's order is a Big Mac meal with Oasis, 20 nuggets, and a hot apple pie. You can't forget my sauces. I love sweet and sour sauce. It just goes on everything. Some people might like my order because it covers all the bases. I do think it might be a bit too much for people because they just think they have to eat it all in one go, whereas I like to eat my nuggets at home.
Oh my days.
This is ridiculous.
That's not your regular burger, that's a Big Mac.
This is unnecessary. You hear that?
It says share box. This is not made for one person. 6 sauces.
This right here is an appropriate amount of sauce. Impressive. With an apple pie, if I had got this when I was like drunk, I would devour this.
Okay, let me just start with the Big Mac.
Oh, I'd dip it in the sweet and sour. This is good because the Big Mac sometimes gets a little bit dry. That works.
That's not bad.
I can't taste anything.
So that sweet and sour sauce with the Big Mac sauce and all that meat, like it keeps it so juicy. Ooh!
I'm not even really tasting the sweet and sour, but it kind of just like moistens it enough that it doesn't taste dry.
Ah.
I wouldn't order it, but you've kind of done something there. You've got an inventive, and I respect you for that.
This might have to be my new go-to.
A sauce is meant to add. It's not meant to be like, oh, it's so small that it might not do anything. This is useless.
So the nuggets is with both sauces. All right.
Do a little barbecue to test it out.
This is a sauce.
All of a sudden, I'm 6 years old again.
Let's just see if you've done a thing with your sweet and sour sauce with the chips. Not a fan.
That works again.
That's worse than mayo.
Sweet and sour sauce just makes everything better.
I don't really know what the point of this sauce is.
There's no flavor to that at all.
Sweet and sour sauce is elevating this dish to a whole new level.
I want to see Oasis on tap everywhere I go. So far, this is the highlight of the meal.
I don't like apple pie in general, but I do see people gas about this.
The best dessert in the world. Like you could put me in a Michelin restaurant, I'll still want this at the end of the day.
It's so nice, a little cinnamony, warmth, appley.
It started so well because the crust, I was like, I'm into something. And then that soft apple hit my tongue and I was like, no.
Yeah, nah, I'm not a big fan. I rate the creativity, but this is not a universal thing. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10.
It's a 4 out of 10 because it's below mid, like it's just not popping.
I would change my personal order and just order this from now on. I'm gonna give this order a 9 out of 10. Of course I did. The chef, the maestro, I know what I'm doing. I've figured Mackey's out, all right? I've got everything in my order.
How can you hate on my order? I had the perfect order. I had balance, I had everything. I had all your burgers on burgers on burgers. You don't know anything about food, really.
Some people just like what they like. They're not open to new ideas. So I don't know why they take part in this video.
Some of these orders are really, they weren't given. I didn't come in thinking I was gonna win, but after seeing them, I thought, I have a chance. So I don't feel good. I don't feel good.